You thought that your volume was turned down. I thought I'd put a little trick on you. Hey! Welcome back to Birkey on a Shop Stool, episode 5. So it's been an interesting week with a couple of new opportunities. Let's get into it. This week was a week of not very romantic work, but work that brought money into the shop and keeps the family fed and the rent paid. I did a couple of different cabinet where I took a cabinet and reconfigured it for the client's needs, and then also worked regrettably with some Formica countertops that I absolutely hate, but you know, that was what was needed. I've needed to spend way more time than I'm used to in hospitals and recovery centers visiting relatives on both sides of the family that are having some serious medical issues. And I just had the thought that, you know, we're guaranteed nothing. We don't have forever, and especially for those of us who make stuff with our hands, you know, we have a limited time span to do that in. So it was kind of a tough week, but a good reminder to really cherish the time that we have and to go like mad. Like Henry Rollins says, there's no downtime, there's only lifetime. While I was in Champaign, Illinois, I did swing by the Champaign-Urbana Woodshop, which is a really cool woodworking store, hardwoods and tools and all that good stuff. Maximilian Zorn was there, who is MBZ Woodworking on Instagram. We started a conversation which has led into this Saturday, March 10th. I will be doing a 2-hour-long demonstration with the Shaper Origin and kind of introducing people to the capacities of what the handheld CNC can do. Even though I was there to visit, you know, an uncle in the hospital, kind of a cool opportunity came up, and we're going to take advantage of it. So I'm a little nervous. You know, speaking in front of people is always weird. I'm much more comfortable with the camera just because I can always go back when I say stupid stuff and, you know, edit it out. Hey, check these out. I was wandering through the dollar store the other day and I found these magnetic little tins. I'm going to put earplugs in these and put them on all of the chop box and the table saw. And I think I haven't always been the best about wearing hear protection, and I'm paying the price for it. I do have some ringing in the ear, and so I'm trying to be way more careful about always using at least earplugs, if not, you know, the heavy-duty earphones. So these little guys were $1 for 2 of them. And I'm going to be putting a few of them around the shop so that, you know, I always have earplugs and no excuse not to wear them. Plus, they make really cool goggles. So I know it's really short notice, but later on this afternoon, March 4th, I will be on the Makers International podcast. I really enjoy hanging out with those guys, and always leads to a lot of laughs and some good information being thrown about too. So if you can't catch it live on YouTube this afternoon, you can, Wednesday they upload it as a podcast, so you can search for Makers International podcast and find it there. This week, Claire from Making It Out of the Woods on Instagram got a hold of me and wanted to know if I would do a sticker swap with her. Well, I wasn't familiar with her work, and I saw her YouTube channel. She is just learning how to do woodworking and making. However, she's doing some really cool stuff, and she's very creative. And I just had the thought that Brett McAfee on the Fools with Tools podcast a couple weeks ago said this, and I wrote it down because it hit me hard. He said that being a maker, or calling yourself a maker, is so much more about the attitude of it than the products you produce. That is so spot on as far as I'm concerned, because it's not what we're making, it's not how good we are, it's the fact that we are creating, and that fulfills some kind of a weird need for us and makes us better humans. So thanks, Brett, for this, and Claire for the reminder that of the joy of just making, no matter how good it is or isn't. This week's sticker love comes to us from Cottingham Limited out of New Jersey. These guys are on Instagram and make some killer architectural grade stuff. Check these guys out. And Marcel Hebert from Canada sent me a sticker. I've known Marcel for a while now. Very cool cat. So that's about it. Next week you'll have a bit of footage from the presentation with the Shaper Origin. Make something good this week. It's what we do. Let's see, what am I supposed to say at the end? Oh yeah, Birkey out.